Hello and welcome to Gabe in the Kitchen. Today we've got a very special video for you. It is a review of the Ninja Foodi blender and soup maker. So, here it is. How much did we pay for this, Jess?
129, I think I just said.
Okay, 129. We've got a blender that has a heating element, so it's able to make soup. All we gotta do is put all the ingredients in and it will make our soup for us. We're gonna find out today. It can apparently do smooth soups, chunky soups. It can make sauces, jams, that's all the cooking parts. And then you've got the blend part, so you can, just a normal, powerful blender as well. And then you've got pre-cooked, so we can saute onions in there or whatever vegetables you want, and then blend it up and then make the soup. You can also do chopping. So if you don't want to be, you don't want to be using your knife to chop, it can do it for you. Isn't that neat? And it promises to make a soup in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to be careful with this.
He makes me keep all the boxes of things. I've literally got a room just full of boxes for stuff.
Keep the boxes of everything you buy, because when you're done with it, you can resell it, and having the box increases the sale value. It's just common economics, guys. So we're going to do an unboxing experience for you as well. So first we've got this information leaflet.
I'm guessing it's a recipe book as well.
So there's the instructions. You can look through that if you wish.
I don't think that they're interested.
Or people who are...
Ooh! Oh, I thought that was chocolate. It's just cherry jam.
It's just cherry jam. And then you've
got... that's chocolate though.
You've got a recipe booklet as well. I'm assuming you can make all of this, which is impressive. And then if
it's a blender.
Well, blenders can make pasta, can they?
Well, obviously it's not making your pasta, is it?
Tomato sauce. We'll just look at a few of these.
Alfredo sauce. See, it's the sauce.
Okay.
It's very high. Maybe we should do this on the floor. I'm not tall enough.
Do you need a stool?
Yeah, I do.
Just an empty box.
Be careful with that knife. You're
Don't worry.
You're flying it around. Oh, my shoulders.
This is pretty heavy. What's in here?
Probably the blender.
Let's get it all out. Box is empty.
Oh, empty
Anything
box.
else in there?
It's a shame we don't have a cat.
Get the damn thing out, guys. Jeez Louise.
We finally got it out.
Okay, let's see what's under here.
Ta-da!
Ah, that's the unit itself. Oh, it is beautiful.
No,
there should be like a, one of those
something you
films.
can peel off. Maybe it's already been used.
Let's get into this one. Let's see what we got. We've got this. I guess that's a cleaning brush. Leave that there.
We can use that for our bottles. Maybe not.
And then heavy ass unit. Do not submerge glass pitcher or place in the dishwasher. This will damage the built-in heating element. Obviously, we'll try to remember that. It's got a heating element.
Oh, it cleans itself. But
is it just me?
I think it's just him.
You know what? Forget that. This is to push things down when you're doing your things.
Does that mean there's less noise? Should we give it a shum shum?
You can see the heating element down there. Can you show him? That's that plate looking. That's not usual for a blender, is it? So that's definitely the heating element. Cool. So all we gotta do now
is chuck stuff in and
let's just test it out.
Pour some water in there.
Listen, I feel like we should follow the instructions.
What's the instructions?
Alright, I'm pouring water in. Whoopsie daisy. If I've just killed the thing, then whoops. Okay. So, it has a little hello thing for you.
Clean.
And then where's clean? Where's clean?
Woo!
That is loud. So we read the instructions. You need to put about 700 ml of water in there and 2 drops of washing up. Come on, Jess, 2 drops. Just do a little squeeze.
That's enough. 1, 2.
Okay. and then we put it on. In fact, it says when you first get it, you need to disassemble all the parts and give everything a rinse. But we're just going to try out the self-clean because we're lazy. Right, it can carry on. So, it's not really doing anything. I mean, it's got 30 seconds left. Oh.
Here we go.
Yes.
Hey, bro, you haven't put that in properly.
Yes, I have. Chill.
Then why did water come out the top?
It's on properly. Yes, it's not me.
What's this thing? That's
You can tell we're very simple creatures. That was exciting. First, I guess recipe we're gonna do is a carrot and sweet potato soup. So all we've got here, all you're gonna need is 400 grams of carrots. I'm just gonna chop them up. 1 small sweet potato and a small onion. Those of you who are, connoisseurs of blenders, I guess the blending element is metal and it's contacting with plastic. So obviously metal to metal is a lot more durable than metal to plastic. So I don't know what Ninja were thinking, but hey, it is what it is. Tablespoon of oil in there. Quarter your onions.
Put them in.
Put them in. Jess was correct. We need to, according to the instructions in that book, it tells you exactly what to do. So, and we're going to see how it turns out. It wants our seasoning in, so I'm going to go a small teaspoon of cumin.
Oh, he's not showing that one.
I can show you. Small paprika. Just a small.
He always goes back for more. This guy uses smoked paprika too much. Ta-da!
If you have fresh ones, that's preferable.
We're going to start growing our own herbs.
Get some of that heat in there.
Ground and black pepper. Even though I see that he's got crushed chilies as well. So I don't know why we need that much heat.
And then half in there. 1 teaspoon of curry powder. Tiny bit of salt.
Because we're going to be putting, I don't know, chicken stock in here. Vegetable stock.
We can always adjust the salt afterwards. We're just going to put about 1 heaped. In fact, let's go 1.5. We'll like a bit of flavor. 2 heaped teaspoons in there.
Beautiful.
Oh. Get that off.
Oh dear.
Close it. So,
hello.
it knows when the lid is off. I think it's got a sensor just there. So it tells you lid. You put that on and then it's happy. So now
we're gonna select chop.
Chop. Ooh. It's only gonna do it for about,
hold on,
8 seconds.
Okay. That's not.
It's chopping. Oh.
How's it supposed to go down? It's spread all down.
Yeah, it's sort of stuck on the side, guys. You can see that.
Okay, it's chopped.
I'm just gonna add a bit more oil.
And now, and after that, oh, he's opening it.
Yep, a bit more oil. Show him.
I'm watching. Okay. I'm watching. And now saute.
Now let's see what that does.
5 minutes.
I don't know if you can hear that.
Oh, they can see it.
They can see it as well. Look, it's doing its thing. It's heating up. The only problem, it didn't chop it very well. Well, it chopped it, but it didn't put it in the middle to keep chopping it. So it's all stuck on the sides, and bits of them are not quite as chopped as they should be. What do you think, Jess?
There is also, I was gonna say, I can't because it's steamed up now. There's some big bits of onion, but that's gonna get blended when we add everything else. But
it smells nice already, though. So while we wait for this to finish, just gonna get 2 stock cubes. That's gonna make about 1 liter of stock. We're gonna need about 1 liter of liquid in there. If you've got the one that's already liquid, you need about 1 liter to put it in. But yeah, we're gonna make it. Just boil the kettle. 2 stock cubes. Wants us to add our vegetables and our stock.
Let's see what's going on in here.
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot of sauteing.
Like
I mean, it smells nice, but guys, those onions, no.
Anyway, so, I'm gonna add my vegetables straight in there. So that's about 400 grams. I've already told you 400 grams of carrots and 1 small to medium sweet potato. Then in goes about 1 liter of stock. I'm gonna do 500 and then get another 500.
Make sure it doesn't go past this, where is it? Max fill hot.
Well, they told me to put 1 liter in.
Yeah, but make sure it don't go past the max fill hot.
Where's the max fill hot?
Right there.
Ah, well, there you go.
Just about. There we go.
Perfect.
Oh, that looks lovely, doesn't it?
So, all we do now, guys, obviously you can use like coconut milk, all that stuff. Go for it. We just want to keep it simple.
Tomato puree, that'd be nice.
Can do. So, now we select. Oh yeah, we haven't showed you all these programs. You just select what you want. I wonder what happens if you press smoothie or like dessert or like milkshake or jam.
What? No.
If you press jam, what's it gonna do?
It's gonna do the same bloody thing as it does for.
Nah.
Yes, it is.
Smooth soup.
I reckon
you can
it's
have
a
chunky
gimmick.
soup as well. It's not. It can't be a gimmick.
So half an hour, apparently.
Half an hour. Cool.
You gonna do anything, my friend? Oh, he's eating, I'm guessing.
Ooh. To accompany this delicious soup, we hope, I'm gonna make a grilled cheese. And this grilled cheese you've probably never seen before. Now, rather than do a simple grilled cheese, we've got some sourdough bread.
Do you know how much this cost us?
Too much.
For half a bloomer. Half a bloomer.
35 grams of butter, salted butter. This one has been softened and then I've just used a fork to get it like this. We're gonna make basically a compound butter, aren't we? I've got garlic powder here. And all I'm gonna do is get about I don't want it to be too overpowering, so we only need about half a teaspoon in there. Half is still a bit much, isn't it? I put quarter teaspoon
That's
in
probably
there.
enough.
Yeah, about a quarter teaspoon. And then just gonna stir that in. If you have time as well, get your fresh garlic, put it in the oven.
Oh yeah, cook it for like an hour.
160 degrees C, let it slowly cook and you'll have a delicious addition.
That's what we need to do.
Serve on there.
Okay. Oh no, the steam's coming out the top. Hey, what? Okay.
How's that looking? That looks pretty good, right?
It looks a bit thin. Maybe. Hold on. You'll be scaring people away with your face.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to cook it down. No?
It's bland.
We seasoned it. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we can just cook it down.
Woo!
Yeah?
It's spicy, but bland.
Oh, okay, bro. You done goofed.
I think we need more salt in there, guys.
Oh, no.
After tasting this, it's pretty obvious that we need to add some more seasoning. So, all I'm going to do to try and fix this is add this. It's like a chicken soup thing. I'll add one in there. That should sort that right out.
Then are we going to pulse it?
Find a different recipe. Don't follow the one that they gave you. And we'll turn that on.
Pulse.
And we're just going to...
Hi.
Oh. Blend. No,
Turn it on.
No, we've got it. Blend. How do I select? Medium.
Oh. Why can't you just press the pulse button twice for
No.
it to...
At this point, if you have cream, go ahead and add it. We think it's absolutely delicious without cream. And then that garlic bread, cheese, straight into your soup.
Take some more of the soup, please.
That is heaven. Why does that work so well? The Ninja did pretty well.
I would have liked it thicker. This thing can't evaporate the water off.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
So, final thoughts. This, so far, I gotta give it a 9 out of 10. I've got no complaints. Have you just...
No.
I mean, this is a bit of a lie. It took 30 minutes. So I don't know how you can get it to do it in 20 minutes. But that's weird, isn't it, that they're saying 20 minutes? It was definitely 30 minutes. All we did was press smooth soup. So, not sure what that's about. It emulsified the soup pretty well. And yeah, this has got a smooth texture. It tastes pretty good. In terms of, you know, utensils, just one thing, you can just clean it. Yeah, I would highly recommend you get yourself one of these. And obviously you can do a lot more with it than just... But yeah, those are my final thoughts. Pretty good product. We seem to be getting a lot of Ninja product. Look at this one as well.
Your mum bought us that.
Yeah, you'd think we're sponsored, but we're really not.
Oh, sponsor us, Ninja. Send us free things.
You want to sponsor us, Ninja? Go for it. We'll try your product. Well, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.
Bye-bye.